Here's how you can make your aquarium look 10 times better. Now this is more kind of for freshwater tanks, which I don't have a freshwater tank as an example, but I guess in some instances you can kind of use this for saltwater as well. Number 1, use naturalistic substrate. Substrate is the stuff you put on the bottom of your tank, whether that's sand, gravel, maybe some large stones. Some people getting into the hobby want to choose a colorful substrate. Maybe it's their favorite color, which don't get me wrong, I understand. But for me, aquariums aren't really a decoration. It's taking a piece of an ecosystem and putting it into your home. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. But I would try to go for something more naturalistic looking because that's how it is in nature. There's not gonna be pink gravel in a stream or in the ocean. Number 2, try to use live plants rather than fake plants. Now, again, don't get me wrong, we service some tanks where we use fake plants and they actually look really good. But using live plants is just gonna give you that little bit of extra naturalism in the tank, and it's also beneficial. It's going to pull out nitrates that can be harmful to the fish as well as provide oxygen. Number 3 kind of ties into the live versus fake plants, and that's going to be using naturalistic aquascaping materials. Aquascaping is essentially when you design the structure inside of the tank using rocks or wood. Some people in the hobby want to use SpongeBob's pineapple as a decoration, which this is all subjective, so it's your opinion on what you want to do with your tank, but if you want to make it look a little bit more naturalistic, use some driftwood, some different kinds of stones that you find at your local fish store to make it look a little bit more like a piece from nature. And last but not least, try and run a naturalistic lighting spectrum. I don't really see this that much in the hobby where it's being lit by like a crazy red bulb or something, but even on my saltwater tanks here, you might see some really blued out or actinic lighting for a saltwater tank. Me personally, I like it a little bit more of like the wider daylight kind of spectrum. I feel like it looks kind of nice with the soft corals that are in the tank, but even for a freshwater aquarium, especially if you have live plants, you want to kind of run a little bit more of a white with slightly red spectrum for the lighting.